insight, the vocal pitch, the storytelling. I mean, you guys just nailed it. You absolutely came into the room and were in this show, and you did the cutting of the show, and it was absolutely so much fun. There's so much talent on this stage. I can't believe it. Where have you guys come from? Where is this place? Yeah, wow, great. You know, just a couple of quick things. I mean, the choreography was astounding. The comedic presence is terrific. You're funny. You're all funny. You don't even know you're funny, but you are, which is charming. It's so honest and just delightful. Where's the boy? Yeah, great. Really great. You played it just great. Just voice, just great. I lost a few words, I have to be honest. You know, when you're spinning those vocals, I don't know, Amberly, if you probably have a comment or two, but I understand when the tempo is dropping, I heard it clear as a bell. But when you get to that, you know, kind of Annie-like sound, which is where you're asked to go in this show, you have to be careful with that diction. Because unless we know what you're singing, we're going to lose it. So really make sure that diction is, don't take anything for granted, that we know this show. You have to approach our show, directors and all, as if we've never seen it before. So the only thing I might encourage you to do is take us with you a bit into the story. I get the story through the songs, but I would really like to know a little bit more about what's going on behind the scenes as I know you're Rebel Kids, I get it, but I think there's probably some subtext that you might want to explore. Who's directing this? Yeah, just explore it a little bit so we can go with you, you know, in your journey for the show when you're doing a cutting. Because musically you've nailed it. Dance-wise you've nailed it. So the only thing, and again, you're making some choices here in how you spend your time on stage, but if you could slow down just a touch maybe, just take a pause or two, and then we can catch up a little bit, and then we can care more deeply for some of these characters, because they are worth our time, I'll tell you. Congratulations, guys. Magnificent.
Okay, some awards. Best hair of the festival. Absolutely the best hair. Where is my cone head? And guys, I have to tell you, when you are all in little white shirts and little gray outfits with red ties, what else do we have to do but your hair? And I have to tell you that, as Marilyn mentioned, that allows us to fall in love with each one of you as individuals, rather than as a conglomeration of kids. To our director and to all of the directors, this is probably the most outstanding marriage of literature to performers that I've seen in I've been doing this 9 years, and this is ideal. I'm sure we're all going to want to do Matilda now because it works so well. It's one of the first selections that we have seen that really honored this aid for you and for anybody's voice, and you took these and you used these, and somehow you made sense of all that in this little event, and I love that because then we can hear you. I also want to say and just reinforce, every once in a while we need to breathe. Right? And they need to breathe, and just for that minute, that standstill moment, it will be startling. As startling as all the wonderful choreography that's been given. Just that moment of stillness. And you'll begin to trust that as you go. I was absolutely thrilled. I just thought, wow, how smart to bless you with this literature and for you to endorse this wacky little crowd. Has anybody seen it on Broadway? Oh, cool. So we had some clues, right? But you went beyond those Broadway cliches that I call you. You really, each of you invested in this, and I congratulate the team that put this together. Do any of you study dance out in that area out there? Yeah? I'm sorry, say it one more time. Oh, cool. Very cool. So this is not part of an academic program? No. Oh, how wonderful. There's a place out there called the Dance Center, I think. Is there a big dance studio out there called the Dance Center or something? Center Dance? Pardon? Do you? Okay. Well, I'm just putting a plug in because my daughter teaches out there, so you should go to her classes. Whatever that huge studio is that's out there. Bravo. Bravo from beginning to end to each and every one of you.
Center stage, everybody. One more round of applause. Center stage,